This episode of the Cottrell Cast is sponsored by Coffee Underlined. Great, freshly roasted coffee for low, low prices. Grab a quick latte for only £1, or take some coffee home for only £4 for 200 grams from the wide range of great tasting coffees. That's Coffee Underlined in Ashton-under-Lyne.
Hello! Hello and welcome to the 7th edition of the Cottrell Cast.
Yes, Michael!
You won't believe how nervous Michael was about doing that and how he panicked a bit, but that was very good.
I'm impressed,
I
Michael.
missed my cue, didn't I?
Well, it's okay. It's alright though.
It's almost like you've worked in radio before.
Yeah. Have you?
Dabbled.
Previous experience?
I've dabbled.
So, as Michael said, welcome along to the Cottrell Cast, the 7th episode. It's flown by, hasn't it? The 7th week of doing this, and still, Alex hasn't learnt that we need to be here and ready for about 10 to 7.
Yeah, so, nope, not even listening. He doesn't know what day it is.
I must point out that at 7 o'clock, I was upstairs in the shower.
Yep.
Lathering up.
And I've never heard anyone play their music that loud in my entire life. It was like being back at Leeds Festival.
Oh, the neighbours loved it. They always do.
Well,
every night, and they always join in, banging on the wall.
No,
They
shut up. Or they might be murdering someone. But
again, what? Every day?
You could hear you, bathroom window all down street.
Good.
There you go, singing along.
Glad they enjoyed it. Lots to talk about, because for the first time ever, I've now learnt that if we do any sort of performance, it's good to prepare before we go on.
That is a good idea, yeah, that's normally how it works.
So I've got loads of ideas here and things to talk about. And I've noticed as well that gradually every week more and more tat ends up here on this table.
Yeah, we've now got some people that aren't watching it. Obviously, if you do want to watch it, youtube.com/The Cottrell Cast. Sponsored by Coffee Underline. Great tasting coffee for... Not time for that one yet. We've got some mini rolls.
Yep.
Nameless brand.
Yeah.
They're made by Mint.
Yeah. Nameless mini Cadbury's rolls.
Yeah, that's it. There. We've got, me and Michael have both got a
beer.
Yes, no brand.
Oh, he's had his half, hasn't he?
Yeah. I'm off.
We've all
now.
had a few.
That's it, yeah.
And I'm drinking tea.
Yeah, sensible. You're also... Oh, hello. You're also dressed in a bit of a silly attire, if I say so myself.
Well, this is because we learned several weeks ago that the fiancée thinks that I look rather scruffy and she's ashamed to be associated with me. And I was
Tell me about it.
At her church on Sunday, and actually, most of her church watch this. And just before I talk about this, they said that their highlight of every single podcast is Michael.
All right, I'll see you later.
They said that out of us three, he's the funniest because his jokes are so bad that they're actually hilarious. And that has got me thinking that I want it to be our aim to make Michael famous. I think that he would be absolutely brilliant because he's the most non-assuming person ever. And if we sent him off to these award bashes and stuff, can you imagine
He's like our Cole Pilkington.
He is.
That's how I've always seen Michael. He's like our
Only
Cole
older.
Pilkington. Yeah.
Well, a lot older.
Well, I am an idiot and I have been abroad.
So, back to this. And several people said, oh, look, that's the same shirt that you had on the last episode of the Cottrell Cast, which has now made me really paranoid. So I thought that this week I'd make the effort. And for those who can't see it, I've got a shirt and tie on.
Great stuff.
And
I've got a black shirt on that I have worn before on the Cottrell Cast, but I don't care. And also, I normally wear black skinny jeans. That's normally my thing. I wear black skinny jeans pretty much every day. People always say, oh, you got those same skinny jeans on. No, I haven't. I've got 4 pairs of the same jeans. That's how I get around with it. Buy a load of the same pairs, and then they are clean. Just people still make fun of you.
Normally, though, tight jeans equals bulge at the front, but on you, there isn't
more of a gap.
Anything there at all.
More
I mean,
of a
it's
gap, yeah,
almost like Action Men. How if you take their trousers down, not that I have, obviously, but it's just sort of like rounded off plastic.
That is
in
just
the crotch area.
Smooth as the bonnet of a Porsche, Gareth. Smooth, what?
I was just saying, when you get to my age, the bulge is usually at the back.
Oh.
Why, Michael?
Incontinence.
What does that mean, Michael?
Never mind.
Okay, all right.
Do you remember when we went away and you sneaked a package into my boot and we found out
Oh,
what
I remember that. Yeah, oh. You're right there, Gareth.
I've got
Everything okay?
a chesty cough.
Hang
So
on, is that the one the sniffer dogs found, or the other one?
it was the...
It
Have a
was
beer.
the adult nappies.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Do you remember that,
Michael has to wear adult nappies because... Well, explain. Why is it, Michael?
I don't think you do anymore, do
Yes,
you?
it is. You're right.
You don't
It's
anymore, do
disgusting.
you?
No, after my operation, I was sort of incontinent.
But I don't get why...
I don't mean America.
Why an operation on your wrist results in that. I can't quite work that out.
What I want to know is how he broke his wrist.
Well,
That's my question, Michael.
both of them as well.
Yeah. Oh
It
God.
wasn't easy.
So, we've got loads to talk about. I've got one or two features lined up. One thing that we do need to talk about, because obviously being a podcast, a international podcast, our friends across the globe,
Who
I
are
would
they?
like
Who
to
are they
ask...
then?
You know them. There's loads.
Oh yeah.
In Manchester, we saw a brilliant invention, but I don't think it's quite hit this country yet, and it was that selfie pole.
Wait.
Do you remember that?
In Manchester, we saw a great invention that I don't think has hit this country
Because
yet.
it was Chinese tourists.
Oh yeah.
Always on top of technology.
Yeah, it was like for like GoPro stuff. You like put like a GoPro on a pole. Oh God, I'm coughing now. Whenever you go to Anyway, yeah. So it was like a big pole, but you had your iPhone on the end of it,
And you
And it-
pressed a button here,
and it took a
and it
photo.
takes a picture. Incredible.
Well, that's not really a self, is it? Because you're not holding the phone.
Well, you
It's
are
cheating.
because you
Just-
still got hold of the
Nah.
pole, haven't you?
Why don't you just ask somebody else to do it for you and outstretch your arm and say, look,
Yeah,
doing a
that's
selfie.
a good idea actually.
Why
that.
do Chinese tourists take photographs of everything?
everything?
I don't understand that.
I'd hate to think what it must be like when they get back off a holiday. You know, when it's like showing.
Oh,
the
he must be the
snaps.
most boring. Can you
This
imagine
here
it?
is the public toilet in Manchester. This
Imagine.
here is it's a northern Chinese person, obviously. This here is the town hall. This here is a pavement slab. Because I did see someone take a photo of a
I
pavement
bet
slab. That is no
friends
exaggeration.
and relatives of these people dread them going away because they know that it will be followed up very, very soon with a full evening of presenting all the photographs.
I don't see the point in holiday snaps, to be honest. Even now with Facebook and everything, I just don't see the point because what are you ever going to do with them? Honestly, they're just going to sit on your computer, never to be seen again. What's the point? What is the point? Just don't bother.
Holiday pictures, I think, are only useful to the people who were on the holiday and they can look back and think, oh yeah, wow, back then I looked great in those short shorts. Now if I put them on, I'd look
Speedos.
ridiculous.
I always look great in
Wouldn't you,
Speedos.
Michael?
yeah, last time I went away, do you know how many photos I took? None.
Nothing at all?
None at all.
I don't
Why?
see the point.
Well, none of anything interesting.
He took loads of himself in the mirror.
I didn't take
Did he?
any of any relatives while I was there. It was just
That is
I forgot.
one thing I could never ever imagine you doing, a selfie in the mirror.
Yeah, can we try
I don't know
a
why
selfie?
that would be, but
Take a
if I
selfie,
ever
Michael.
saw that arrive on Twitter or Facebook, that would just absolutely blow my mind.
Take a selfie, Michael.
Yeah,
Press the
go
white
on,
button,
Michael.
yeah?
Oh,
God. Please don't
and
drop
that's
my
why
phone.
that's why he doesn't take a
Come on.
selfie.
Oh, yes.
it's
No,
gone off. It's gone off.
do a
it's
pose,
gone off.
Michael.
What have you done, Michael?
What you
You've
need
gone on my
is-
history.
What you need is a big stick.
You've been looking at that.
You need a selfie stick.
My
Here we
first
go.
Go on.
selfie. Ready?
Yeah, I'm
Smile.
excited.
Oh, look at that awkward smile.
Wow.
Look
And
at
if you
that.
are watching,
Yeah, it worked.
youtube.com/the Cottrellcast, that will be a wow. That is pretty incredible.
That is like the grin of a
He's taken,
person
oh my
saying,
God, Michael, you've gone mad. You've taken 4.
wow,
Wow.
that's amazing. Should we all have one?
No.
No, all right, fine.
No.
Moving on. Another thing which I think it was, what day are we on now? We're on Tuesday. I was introduced on Thursday to graph paper, which is something I forgot all about. Graph paper, which is paper which has the
You-
sort of
you draw graphs on.
Yeah.
It's kind of in the name.
right,
what you do
okay,
with it,
graph
yeah.
paper. And I saw a person in Costa Coffee, and they were actually using graph paper and all the old traditional things I remember from class. A compass as well.
Wow, what were they doing?
A compass. I don't know.
Drawing
Maybe
a nice picture?
it's his job. Maybe
What,
he's
a graph paper
boxer?
drawer. Yeah, maybe.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
No, he could be. He could make boxes. Is that what they're called? People
What,
that
with-
make boxes, they call boxers.
But boxers. It's like
People that make boxer shorts, are they called boxers?
it's like people from Malta are genuinely called Maltesers,
That is a fact.
which I think is brilliant.
Yeah.
And people from Manchester are called idiots.
Yeah, and chavs, and there's loads more that I could list.
You know my
Lots
favourite
more.
kind of graph? It's a pie chart.
Steffi.
No, it's a pie chart.
What? Steffi? Who's he?
Steffi Graf. Who's he?
Who's that?
No.
Who's Steffi Graf?
Tennis player. Michael, explain.
What, Steffi graph or
Yeah.
pie chart?
Both. I think he needs them both.
Talking about idiots in Manchester, just to move on to, there was a guy that jumped off the big bridge, the Millennium Bridge in Salford.
Oh, I saw that. Yeah.
Did you see the video on Facebook? A guy jumped off the top of
I
it
haven't seen that.
into the. I'll try
Open
and
it
find
up
it.
on
for
there.
you.
Hang on, I didn't see him get out though.
Is
No,
he
he
dead?
did. He did get out. Go on, carry on talking. I'll find it while we.
Yeah, just as it coincides with the safety week, do not bathe in open water.
What? It's just full of idiots. Manchester is just full of idiots. Jumping off. This is interesting podcasting. This. Do you want to talk about something else?
I think that certain people who are like that deserve to die prematurely.
This is what I was talking about
I'm not
last night.
actually offering to
Here
kill
we go.
them, but
Here we go. Here we
I'm
go.
saying that people like that.
Are you ready? Oh, there we go.
See,
All right,
why
ready,
would you
ready. Watch him. Watch him. For anyone,
How high is that?
it's pretty high. I'm guessing it's like.
I think
you know.
somebody said it was 50 feet.
Is that it? That's not that high.
What is that it?
That isn't that
If
high.
you did a belly flop from that height, you'd do yourself some serious damage.
The audio
that's
is the
quite bad.
best. Hold on. Does this have audio? Please. let it
The
have
audio? Ah!
Is what all the. Here we go. Ready. You can tell when he jumps.
We all go.
You just talked
Oh,
over
sorry.
it. Oh my goodness.
Best be worth it, this Fraser. Nope, it wasn't.
Whoa! Yeah, well, that was great. And that guy's YouTube channel was BBA News. Not a clue.
Just
what
in
that
case
means.
you didn't quite enjoy it enough the first time, then watch it over and over again. Just before we went live, is it live? Can we say that? Just before we
Yeah, if you want.
began broadcasting, I posted on Facebook if people fancied asking us questions, and one person called Ian asked, why during every episode do we bother? No. Why during
Why do
every
you bother?
episode
Full stop.
do we wear headphones?
It's because, all right, now all of us have worked in radio, and when we're on the radio, we have to wear headphones so that we can hear what's coming out of the radio, basically, so we can hear ourselves. I know that sounds really weird, but if I was to take off my headphones now and just talk, it sounds really weird. It sounds, but that we get what's going out to you lot in our headphones. So when Alex plays something, that's why we can all hear it without you hearing it through the microphones.
That's his and Michael's. In mine, Radio 2.
Yeah. Yeah, what's playing? I might try that, actually. Hold on.
Prodigy, Firestarter.
Wow.
Believe it or not.
On Radio
That's a
2.
rarity.
That is pretty good, that, yeah. I'm going to put some
so
music on in my headphones.
that is why we have headphones. Plus, as well, if we have music or sound effects,
That's
then
what I just said.
Whatever.
Thanks for listening, guys.
It's fine. I was sent over, by the way, as well. 25 best anti-jokes ever. Now, these are famous jokes, but then followed up by a little factual bit which completely wrecks it. Such as, it says here, a horse walked into a bar. Several people got up and left. Are you all right there, Fraser? Just
Yeah, do you want me to make a little
moving
more
on.
noise?
Please, yeah.
Go on, carry on talking.
brilliant.
Carry on talking. Go on.
I'm lost now. So this is all about
Oh, God, this is good, this. Really good podcasting. Go on.
All about jokes which are non-jokes. So, for example, how do you confuse a blonde?
I don't know.
Don't
know.
Paint yourself green and throw forks at her. I don't quite understand that myself. Should we move on?
Wait, let's work that out. Hang on.
Do you
How do you
understand that, Michael?
confuse a blonde? Paint her green and throw forks at her.
No, paint yourself green.
Yeah,
that-
but
Yeah, how would that...
How would that work?
I've no idea.
The next one, it says, why did Michael J. Fox
I thought you were going to say Michael Kenneman then.
make the best milkshakes?
I get this.
Go on.
He's got Parkinson's.
No, because he
Oh, my
uses he uses the best ingredients.
Oh, my
It says.
God. Was that actually the thing?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's sort of
So
famous
Michael
jokes.
was just really offensive, and then that wasn't actually...
Stating a fact.
Yeah.
Here's one. A man walks into a bar. He's an alcoholic.
Oh, wow. All right. And I
Michael?
have one here. It's dumb questions. Now, I did a few of these on the radio the other day, but do fish get thirsty? They're just questions which when you actually think about them, you know what? I've never thought about it.
Here's one. Do people actually listen to this?
No is the answer to that. What is a free gift on all gifts free? That's true.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, do you get me? I can't find any more. What kind of fruit is in juicy fruit gum? I don't really know what I'm saying anymore. Really, it's just words coming out of my mouth. I'm going to be honest. So you've got loads of prep. I haven't got anything, to be honest. I'm
loads
coming
of
in this
things
completely
here.
blind. Really.
And also drunk as well, I think, by the
Yep,
sound
absolutely.
of things.
I remember, Mum, I had one drink, and my mum, while I was trying to do some work, I was trying to do some a recording for the show. Mum kept on walking in. Honestly, like, she must walk out, do a loop, remember something, and then come back in constantly. I just went, Mum, can you please just get out? All right. And then she went, you're drunk. I went, what, after one beer, Mum?
Exactly.
Although
You're
saying that I am a massive lightweight, so I probably was drunk. In fact, I don't really remember much of that night.
Well,
So
I can get drunk off 1 pint. Well, usually the 10th, but...
Yeah. Of what? Absinthe.
how much did it take to get you drunk, Michael? Because we tried to count the Eurovision night party thing we had. We tried to count how many pints it took to get Michael drunk. And I lost count. I'm going to be completely honest.
Eurovision party?
Well, Eurovision.
That
sit
wasn't the
down
party.
And,
And if it was, it's the worst I've ever
it
been
was a pretty
to.
awful
It was
party.
dreadful.
But what, it was like 15? You must have been on at least.
I don't remember, obviously.
Oh my, it was awful. I've never seen anyone drink that much liquid, actually. Never mind beer. I've never seen it. I couldn't do that with water. I couldn't drink that much water. Like, I'd be...
That's bad for you.
See, I like Vimto, but even after the second pint of that, I'd feel like I can't consume any more liquid.
Think about it. A pint is actually quite a lot. And you know what? If someone offered me a pint of orange juice, I'd turn it down. If someone offered me a pint of beer, yeah, all right, yeah. But
It's weird, isn't it, that?
It is weird. You know, you wouldn't drink a pint of orange juice, would you, Michael? Let's be honest.
Why?
I've done in the past.
Yeah, it's done, yeah. Many, many years ago.
Yeah, many, many years ago when you were, what, like 17 maybe, before you were able to drink?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, something.
A quick plug of our supporter,
Hang on,
if
what?
you'd like to.
Yeah, well, you know what, Gareth? No, not yet. I'm going to drop it in.
Right,
I'm going
okay.
to naturally drop it into conversation.
Just like last week, then.
Just like, I tell you what, seamless. You couldn't even tell that I was talking about a sponsor. You know what I could really drink right now, Gareth? Some coffee.
Another
from,
beer.
from some coffee from Coffee Underline. Great tasting coffee for reasonable prices.
But how much are they, Fraser? I mean, picture this, right?
Okay, give me
I
a
wake
scenario.
up because
Yeah.
obviously I haven't died in the night, and then I think I would really, really like a drink of coffee. So I'm thinking, well, I couldn't possibly go to a coffee shop because it's far too
just
expensive.
too much
I mean,
money.
£2-3. I only earn at work £1.25 an hour.
Well, you can spend £1 of that £1.25.
But what can
in
I
it.
possibly do with that extra 25p?
Well, you not much actually, but with
Leave
that
a tip.
pound, yeah, with that pound,
Not in that coffee shop, I'm not.
with that pound, you could buy a latte, maybe a cappuccino, or of course, if you build up your weight throughout the whole day, you could buy a bag of coffee to take
what
home
about
with you
if
for £4.
I like the coffee, but the person who serves me I don't like.
Well, you can wait other days because there are other people working
Right.
there. In fact, I am working there on Friday.
Right.
Pretty exciting stuff, gonna be honest. So if you do want some
But what
great
if-
tasting coffee, all right, Gareth, calm down.
What
with the
if? No,
scenarios now.
right. Imagine this.
All
I've
right.
woken up, I've discovered that my legs have gone. In the
A
night,
coffee won't solve that. I'm gonna
we
be
were
honest.
burgled. We were burgled in the night. They took my legs. And I'm thinking...
you have prosthetic legs. or-
No, real ones. And I'm thinking...
I'm surprised you
how
didn't wake
can I-
up. To be honest.
I have this £1 for coffee under lime.
Yeah.
How can I get down there?
You know
Got
what?
no
You know
legs.
what happened to me once? In the night, someone
Casters?
came in. In the night, someone came in, stole all the coffee. So you know what I did? With my £1, I walked down to Coffee Underline in Ashton Underline, bought myself a great tasting coffee for reasonable prices, and also while doing it, listen to the podcast on my iPhone.
That
Just
is the
search
one
Cottrell
thing
Cast.
I love about Manchester criminals. They don't nick cars and bikes, they nick limbs.
Hey, there's nothing funny about that
That's
because
true.
I've woken up legless quite a few times actually.
Have you, Michael? That's
The
a
other
different
guy,
kind of legless.
the other day, right, I was in a pub and this guy, walks in. He looked dodgy and I was
Did
thinking, he's a thief. He offered us 4 fingers and an arm. I've got here...
I'm a bit confused where this conversation is.
Manchester... Never mind. These all got it, but
Well, I mean,
clearly they have
I got it, but I
a
didn't
sharp
laugh.
wit.
and learning difficulties as well. That's probably why they were laughing.
Look,
We've officially
last week-
insulted everyone now.
Last week, we were talking about bullying and how actually bullying's fine because it toughens you up. And then talking about Jewish people and bacon sandwiches. And then this
I
week,
don't understand it. Hang
we've
on.
moved on to
In the
people
car-
who have got
in
other problems.
In the car yesterday, you said randomly, I don't know where this came from, you said a joke about being Jewish and then bacon sandwiches. And whenever you say Jewish and then bacon sandwich, you leave a pause for a laugh.
Being juicy. Did you say?
Being
And-
Jewish and
Right.
bacon sandwiches. And you always say it and then you leave a gap. You go, hey, he's Jewish and he's eating a bacon sandwich. No one ever laughs.
No,
Gareth.
that gaps to insert tumbleweed.
Well, it works perfectly, actually.
I should have, right, on my iPad, a little effects board which has things like tumbleweed on it and a bell tolling.
You should.
We should do.
We sat on a table with Mr. I'm going to write a joke, but that isn't funny.
What we should do is Michael the app.
Yeah,
And it's
a soundboard.
And it's just soundboards and jokes, and every week it's updated with
That would
just
be
more and
great.
more of them.
If anyone can make apps out there, we will happily record Michael doing some stuff.
Can you
and
imagine that?
That would be straight down incredible. If anyone can do that who's listening, please get in touch.
No, see, I can't do apps, but I can do baps.
I've got
See,
a few
people
things
don't listen
here.
to the show, won't get that, will they?
What we could do, Alex, if you could please play my music. Oh, you see, he's been sat there doing nothing, and the one time we need him for something, he isn't ready.
Nice one,
I'll
Alex.
just wait
This
in
is-
your own time.
Oh, there we go.
Want to drive away your friends? Lull your granny into a deep sleep? Then why not try our thought-provoking facts of the week?
Research has shown that we love strawberries so much.
God, is it just me, or is that bed really loud?
I was thinking, do I just go on, or
I don't wanna
just
say-
shout really loud, welcome to the feature?
I don't want to say anything, but that was really loud.
I was there thinking, professional,
It's
Gareth,
going
carry
again.
on,
It's
carry
going
on,
again.
and now it's going again. So welcome to the feature.
That's so loud.
That's better. Oh, he's singing now underneath us. Right, what thing do us Brits love so much that even thinking about them makes us feel better?
You're really going to have to pick up the volume because I
Sorry,
can't
yeah.
hear you.
Oh, stop that. I'm finished with that. Right.
Go on.
What thing do us Brits love so much that even thinking about it has proven to make us happy?
I don't know.
It's
Pets.
not rude. It sounds it, but it's not rude.
Pets.
Sorry, I just found today's news article.
Oh, for goodness sake.
I wasn't listening. Go on.
No,
go
Michael, it's strawberries.
Really?
Yeah. Should
Yeah,
we
I'm
carry
listening
on or end it
now.
now?
I am listening. Go on.
George Clooney is said to be considering a move into politics. Barbecues were banned during the World Cup in Chile's capital, Santiago. Santiago? Yep. Because of pollution fears, because so many people would have been having them that they believe that there would have been a fog, so roads would have had to have closed.
Okay, this is how I see barbecues. I don't like them. I really don't like barbecues. And you
Oh,
know
they love
why?
you.
Well, they probably do, but they're just nothing's ever cooked properly, is it? It's always it's either not cooked or burned. there's no. Oh, that is a nice burger. It's a bit crunchy.
I don't mind when it's proper barbecue and it's cold, because then the food tastes like it's been barbecued. I don't get gas barbecues. It's just basically like carrying the cooker outside in the backyard and just grilling it. What's the point?
Exactly. What's the point? I like the smell of charcoal as well.
Do you?
In fact, I like the taste of it, actually.
The next one, Danger Mouse is coming back. You're probably too young to remember that, I think.
Mouse is. I know Danger Mouse. Yeah.
Penfold. In fact,
I know what you're going to say. Yeah. I know exactly what you're going to say.
Penfold looks nothing like you.
Yeah.
Also, this here says, a chef had to resign in Scotland, but why did he have to resign?
I don't know.
Have a guess.
He couldn't cook a haggis.
Nope.
He poisoned the food.
Nope. He formed a allergic reaction to cutlery.
No, that's not true.
So
surely.
much so that stirring a pan brought him up in a rash.
Wow. Goodness me. That is incredible. That is actually an amazing thing to be allergic to.
Who would you say is the most popular royal?
The Queen. No, actually, no.
No, it's got to be the youngsters.
Yeah, I think so as well.
Well, I forgot what they're called, though.
Prince Harry, I think. I think Prince
Kate.
Harry.
Prince William is the most popular.
Oh.
Who's the most unpopular?
Hang on, I've got to make a list.
This is great.
Camilla.
This. Nope.
What's he called?
Oh, mother.
Yeah, Prince Charles. Yeah.
Do you know why he is?
No, because he's racist.
People said in a poll taken by a national newspaper that they find his ears offensive.
How can you find someone's ears offensive?
You can't help it.
I find Michael's face offensive, actually, quite a lot.
How many shirts have the Portuguese World Cup squad got each?
Was this the really poor one that you were talking to me about?
No, this is quite the opposite.
Okay. What shirts they've just taken to the World Cup?
Yeah, each.
10.
Nope.
40.
And this is because they say that they sweat more because they play harder than all the other players. Therefore, most of them have to change shirts mid-game.
Guess how many England took? They took 2.
Well, it's all that's needed, isn't it? So how many?
50.
Yeah, they took 50 shirts each.
That's nuts.
To the World Cup.
Can you imagine how much they cost to print as well?
43% of Brits aged between 18 and 24 don't know the first verse of the national anthem. Do you know it, Fraser?
God say...
Point proven. Michael?
No.
Wow.
I don't think many people do, to be honest.
I don't actually like it. I think it should be Rule Britannia, not God Save the Queen.
Yeah. Yeah,
what
I do.
percentage
One,
of under 20s in the UK can't ride a bike?
30.
Nope.
More?
60.
Nope.
100.
100%.
None can ride a bike.
I can ride a
don't
bike,
know.
therefore
Oh, okay.
it would be... yeah.
99.
Guess who the only person is in Britain who can ride a bike?
We've got him right here. I don't know,
17%.
Really? That's not that big.
What would you say is the most popular pet of 2013?
Dog.
Nope.
A poussey. A cat.
No, I've eaten, thanks.
No. Yeah, a cat.
Nope.
A hamster.
We had 2 of them once.
A budgie.
No.
A guinea pig.
Yes.
We didn't have 2 guinea pigs.
We did.
When did we have 2 guinea pigs? We had a hamster.
A guinea pig.
We've never had a
We did have a guinea
pig.
pig outside. We did.
What?
There was 2 of them.
When did we have a guinea pig?
There was 2 of them.
I think
They
no.
were kept at Hazel's house.
They weren't ours.
They were
No,
ours.
they weren't. They weren't ours.
I paid for them.
Well, they weren't yours.
How much do they
So-
cost?
Well, hold on a minute. Who have I
Yeah,
paid
how
for them
much
then?
were they? How much
Because
were they?
A
They
guinea.
said if I
Yeah,
paid
funny
for
that,
them,
Michael.
I'll own them. So I just assume that I
No,
own them.
That's not how it works. No.
Right,
no.
okay.
You buy them, someone else keeps them.
Right.
That's how it works. Yeah.
How much money do you think that Facebook makes every 60 seconds in revenue?
Is this before tax?
I don't know.
I need to know. I need to work out the exact figure here.
No, it's after tax.
I don't know, about $2,000.
Every minute?
It can't be. Yeah, 60 seconds, yeah.
I
It can't be an insane amount, surely.
bet it is. I bet it's like $1 million.
Go on.
£8,500.
That's quite a lot every minute. What? How long have we been doing this, Alex? 31. Michael, £8,000. 8,000 times 31. What is it?
Over £240,000.
We're millionaires.
How many?
24,000. I don't know. Yeah.
How many people are injured every year in the UK by taking off their trousers before they go to bed? This is another thing which, if you are so stupid that you can't get undressed without ending up in A&E, you deserve to die.
Saying this, if you tried to take off a really tight pair of skinny jeans, you'll
Well, sit down on the edge of the bed and do it.
It's not that easy. It isn't that easy because I have a pair. I can't get them over my feet. And
Michael will help you.
Yeah, I'm sure he will do.
What? Help him get them on or off?
Either way.
Oh.
But it's pretty tough. But I don't know, like 17%, 7%, something like that.
Last year, 130 people in the UK spent several days in hospital. So this was
What did they do?
This was not a flying visit. How would you explain that to a doctor? Yes, I got the right leg in and tried the left and just completely lost control.
Is this true or is it just
No,
pants?
it is true. It is true.
Michael,
100 odd people every year.
What was that website with the stupid deaths? What was it called?
Oh,
The
the Darwin
Darwin
Awards.
Okay, I'm going to search that. Carry on, okay?
Right,
'cause-
have a look at that. Another one here as well, which is great, and it's called, it says that fingers crossed for Brazil. And this is all about a family. There's 14 members of this family, and they've all been born with 6 fingers on each hand. Look at that.
Has that been photoshopped
No,
or is it real?
this is
Let me
completely
see.
genuine.
All right, that
Completely
that's-
genuine. There's 14 members of it, and the one thing about this that you would think that you would maybe just try and hide it possibly, but these here are seen. They're waving at the glass and everything. Glass. I mean, it isn't as though it's in some area and they've been taken captivity in a zoo, but there's loads of them here. And they've all got 6 fingers on one hand, which confuses everyday life, like wearing gloves. If you get
Yeah,
married,
that's true.
which finger does it go on? How do you swear? You'll go...
Oh, yeah, it's probably the
Yeah.
wrong finger, isn't it?
which is your middle finger.
Yeah. that is true.
Celebrations. Give me a high 6.
Yeah, well, that's what people from Mosley are like.
Here we go again.
Here in, here in
Excellent.
Tameside. I have some.
First the Jews and now local people.
Okay, play my jingle, Alex. It's time for.
Not so loud this time, though, eh?
Yeah. Student gets stuck inside giant stone vagina.
I saw this.
That's your headline. That's it. Okay. Oh my goodness, this is incredible. Honestly, the photos on this, if anything, that's the best one. I mean, he is actually stuck in a stone vagina. So, a student has reported to have been rescued after getting stuck inside a huge stone vagina.
Why was he in it in the first place?
The exchange student,
Yeah. Taking photos of it, was he?
Well, he is actually looks like he is from China, so that's a little bit racist.
There's one for the family album.
Hold on a minute, I'll just tick off my we've offended the Jews, bullying, and now the Chinese. Excellent. Nearly bingo.
He is believed to have climbed inside the marble structure in Germany for a dare to climb inside that fanny, mate.
He said, for a day. I was thinking.
However,
bring us some water, will you? It's thirsty in here.
However, once inside, he found out he was stuck. Can you imagine that? Oh, lads, I'm stuck.
They should have left him there.
How long was he stuck for?
5 emergency vehicles and 22 firemen were believed to have eventually got the man out. How? A load of Vaseline. How did they manage to get him out?
Some lubricant.
Oh, God. I don't know. The structure's been up for 13 years, but why is there a giant structure of a vagina? That's what I want to know.
Isn't it?
It's Germany, innit? There we go.
Hang on. What was the headline? The man from China in a vagina.
Oh, dear.
Oh, God. Hey,
by the way, embarrassing story. Yesterday, we ordered a takeaway, and Fraser had to run upstairs quickly, crying because he felt sick, and he was retching upstairs.
Yeah, I nearly threw up yesterday. I don't know what it was. I was like properly nearly throwing up.
Yeah, he'd had his food, and then I was watching him, and this little tear.
Yeah, that was it. Yeah, I started
down
crying.
his cheek, and I said, "Fraser, are you all right?" And he says, "Well, I'm frightened to take my trousers off. I've heard all these stats, and
why not be taking the trousers off?" Oh, okay.
You're so slow.
Parents are back now, aren't they? Parents are back.
Yeah,
it's odd. The house is too busy.
Upstairs in the bath, not at
Excuse me?
the same time. Mum is.
It's really annoying me. I'm going to be honest. I don't like him being back.
Move out.
I am soon, thank goodness. And I mean, you're 30,
I'll
Gareth,
be moving out in November.
Let's not get onto that. But they're going away again in 2 weeks.
Are they?
Yeah, apparently.
What was that?
That was yay. That wasn't a.
It looked like a yay.
I like how they've now found each other again.
Yeah.
Now you're moving out. Okay. I'm moving out.
They said that they went. We didn't argue once, and then she went. Well,
they're
lying.
They're lying.
Yeah, they're saying.
Have you ever felt that maybe we, for many years, have been destroying their marriage?
If you notice anything, when we go out, they're fine. Absolutely. We come back. Get out.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Who's
that was
you or them?
That was one of them.
Mum, I'm home. Get out.
Got to go away separately.
Yeah.
What?
No, when they're away.
Oh.
Or they come back, you go away.
Yeah, that is a good idea.
Lads on tour.
Lads on tour. Where to Wales?
Cottrell cast goes to Croatia.
Wales, yeah. Oh, we're going on tour soon.
Yeah, it's
maybe
booked up well. Yeah.
It's not booked at all.
Some things
let's
are.
Let's just have a look. Is next week's podcast is going to be in July? We're meant to be on tour next week. Haven't booked
in
any.
regards to bookings and proposed ones. All I'll say is, have you brought Tipex?
What?
A few of them have pulled out.
Oh, great! Wow, it's my birthday next week.
Moving on anyway.
There we go. It's my birthday next
19.
week. 19. Yeah, the big 19.
Yeah, 19 and still ginger. Hold on a minute.
Yeah, that's it. You offended the ginger as well now.
Cross off the gingers.
Yeah, good one. Okay, have you ever seen a ginger, like, Asian man? All right. Honestly, now, no. Honestly, I'm not trying to offend anyone.
Have you ever
here.
seen a ginger Asian man?
I was in Manchester the other day, and from what from the people that I know, they all have black hair. I thought that was just a genetics thing, but no, one had a full-on ginger beard. It was like my hair colour. It looked so odd. It looked
Your
so
hair colour?
weird. Yeah, it was.
Wow.
It was so surreal. I've never seen, but the beard was the best part. A full-blown ginger beard on this Asian man just walking
Was it
about.
dyed?
It was not dyed.
Or natural?
It must have been natural, but that was nuts.
It's funny, isn't it, how certain people...
Races,
No,
is that what you're trying to say?
Certain,
Ethnicities?
No.
It's like Scottish people. They all have ginger hair and wear kilts and drink haggis. Drink haggis?
Drink
Eat
haggis. What? A haggis.
And drink iron brew.
haggis
There we
smoothie.
go. Could you make a haggis smoothie? Ugh.
Probably. But we had a good
Imagine how
milkshake,
horrible.
didn't we? Yesterday.
I didn't have
I
it 'cause I
did.
don't like milkshakes.
A Whisper milkshake. I
From,
had.
where was it? Shake Away? Is that what it's called?
No, Coffee Under Line.
Coffee
Obviously,
on the line.
because that's the only place I ever drink from. Last night I woke up in the night, a right thirst on me, a bit dry, and I thought, no, I'll wait till tomorrow when I can go to Coffee Under Line.
Yeah, and
I
know
like
what
it
I
so
did?
much.
I was on holiday once. I was great in Australia. I was having a great time. A little bit thirsty. Got the plane back. Had a coffee under line. Came back.
Funnily
It
enough,
was cold by the time I got back, but I mean,
Grandma died because she refused to drink anywhere apart from Coffee Under Line and got took into hospital and
Dehydration.
stuff and dehydrated.
Well,
Yeah.
I'd drink there
Oh,
more
that's
if
a
they did
shame.
alcoholic coffee.
Well, they do wine
Oh,
tasting.
Yeah.
Michael, get down there.
Non-alcoholic wine, isn't it, though? He does.
Well, you just rip off the
That's
label.
pointless,
I'm
isn't it,
sure
really?
It is pointless, isn't it? Why would you drink Who likes the taste of alcohol that much that they'd prefer to have it with no alcohol?
It's like, I've no problem with vegetarians. Hold on a minute. Cross these off on the list. Or vegetarian food. But why is it that vegetarian food is being styled to look like meat products? Like vegetarian sausages, vegetarian chicken pieces, vegetarian burgers.
They're either aimed at children or to introduce people.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Oh, it's drooping
It
again.
keeps on drooping, Michael.
Yeah,
It's to introduce people.
meat
isn't it?
eaters
Yeah.
to vegetarianism. And they
think
don't-
Is that why?
Yeah. Real vegetarians and vegans don't bother with that.
It would not work with any other item. I mean, if you're an ex-heroin addict,
Okay, then.
Take that off the list.
and if they introduced, hey, I'm all right here, nearly bingo, offensive
Oh, no,
bingo.
we offended the Germans the other day as well with Mr. Ballsack, whatever his name was.
Oh yeah, what's he called now?
I can't remember.
Mr. Ballschlack.
Wolfgang.
Wolfgang Ballsack. That was his name,
Ballschlack
wasn't
it was.
Yeah.
Ballschlack.
Oh, here we go. He's typing it out on,
There
his,
we go.
on his little thing. Ballsack.
I'm off to Wales on Thursday.
Yeah? You
Yeah.
going to have a great day?
A great day.
In Wales?
Nope, I'm not
Oh,
taking a
whoa,
dog.
hello, what was that?
Wolfgang Bolshak.
There we go. That is it. Wolfgang Ballsack.
Cheers,
Yeah,
Wolfgang.
you're off to Wales, yeah.
Wales Thursday till Monday. So
Monday?
yeah, day off work and
Oh,
everything.
look at you.
Yeah. I'm
Oh,
on
nice.
cassette tape on Monday.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good. Sounds great, that. Any more you want to add to that, or is that it?
Yeah, I'll be driving over in my car.
I'm riveted.
Because obviously,
I am
it's
as well.
yeah.
This is nearly as riveting. Actually, why don't you tell us what vegetables you're going to put in what places when you get there?
Well,
Oh, no, please don't.
I don't eat veg. I only drink, and I only drink a coffee under lime.
That is true, yeah. Just only if they did, if they did fruit smoothies, fruit stuff and vegetable smoothies and all that, I would.
Fruit stuff. What? A grocery shop.
There's a grocery
Outside.
shop next to Ashton Coffee Underlined.
Ashton and Coffee under lime.
I
He
did
should
that last
basically
week, didn't I?
double up.
He should
Him
do.
and
It should
them
be everything.
make coffee fruit smoothies
I don't see the point of a smoothie. Why can't you just eat the fruit?
because it's
got,
easier, isn't it?
No, it's got when you do that to it, it releases more stuff, and it is actually healthy for you if it's in a smoothie format.
Is that what they tell you when you buy one?
No,
Bolschlack.
no, yeah, that's what that is. That is Bolschlack.
Bolschlack.
Anyway, let me just remind you all that you may think your life is bad, but you're not stuck in a marble vagina. So I mean, what a guy!
I do hope he's all right.
Look at his face. He is as happy as Larry. Look at that. And who's Larry?
Why
That's
is
what
he
I wanna
actually
know.
posing as if he's going, hey, look at this, lads. Look where I'm stuck. There's no real one.
That is incredible. Absolutely. It's not a real one. Imagine if it was just in the centre of Germany. That's what they're all like, isn't it, the Germans?
No, here
Tick
we
that
go
off again. What are we on here? 41.
41.
Just enough time to tell you about our sponsor.
No, not again.
He owes us a lot of money after this, I can tell you that.
But Fraser, imagine if I'm
All right,
thirsty.
okay. And you've got no legs by any chance?
And I've been basically decapitated in the night.
Well, you're not
And
gonna be
the
able to
only
drink, are
way
you?
of getting fluids is to pour it down the neck hole.
Down-
Actually, you'd have to have a decapitated coffee, wouldn't you?
Oh dear me.
One without a head.
Oh, wow,
Hold
that's
on a minute.
amazing, Michael.
Let me think of a joke about this.
Have you got any jokes, Michael?
I
Oh
have.
yes.
Yes,
Oh,
get them out.
excellent.
Come on, Michael.
Well, obviously, World Cup, England, disastrous, isn't it?
Very disastrous.
But
Ridiculous.
They are doing their bit by visiting underprivileged people, aren't they?
Are they?
Because today the England football
Tramps.
teams
Oh, it's a joke.
went to visit.
Cottrell.
Yeah, they went to visit a favela in Rio, slum. It's good to put a smile on the faces of people with no hope, constantly struggling and facing the impossible, said Jose, age 6.
Get that?
No,
Good footy joke there.
I don't get that one.
Oh, I'm going to offend somebody else now.
Right.
Hey!
Hold on. Who is it? All I need
Short
is
people.
Oh,
midgets. Whoa, come on.
Have we already offended
Bingo.
them?
Bingo.
yeah.
No,
I think
no.
we might have
Come on.
actually. We did mention a midget
Well,
in a.
it's
What's
not-
the difference out of a midget and a dwarf?
It's
It's-
one is in proportion, one isn't.
That is one thing that I would love to know, because I think that people assume that people get offended by certain things.
Yeah, I don't think
and
they
normally
do.
they don't.
Yeah, I don't think they do. Like we all know that the French, tick that one off. They're, they're a little
All
bit
they eat is garlic and they
and
wear
snails, and they wear berets, and
Berets, yeah.
they are truly,
French.
French. They are truly French. But I don't think people do get offended by this stuff. It's just something that the media go, oh no. You can't say that. You can't say that. You can't say the word black on the television. You might offend ethnicities.
I mean,
why? By saying a colour?
I often call you to people ginger and talentless. Now, I know that you wouldn't be offended by that.
Because I know it's
because
true.
it's true.
Yeah, I know.
You
I know
see?
it's true. I know. I'm not offended at all. Carry on. If
All
anything,
right.
worse.
And you've got glasses like Buddy Holly.
Why are you
After
wearing
the
glasses
crash?
anyway?
Because I've only just got my contact lens. I couldn't be bothered putting them in
Oh.
today because I haven't done anything all day.
Really?
So
You've done nothing?
literally nothing. I was going to go to the gym, woke up, couldn't be bothered. Could not be bothered.
Oh, I've
Hard
got
work.
a right thirst on me.
Have you? You know where you can go? To the kitchen. There's,
Yeah,
there's
good.
actually a tap in there you can use.
So jokes, Michael.
Oh,
Yeah,
right.
sorry. Went off on a tangent there,
Yeah.
Michael.
So you've got to hand it to short people. Well, they can't reach anything, can they?
Oh, my. Wow.
Excellent.
That was great.
That could well be bingo.
Another?
Yeah, please, yeah.
Caught a bloke in the gym changing room earlier holding my jacket and saying he thought it was his. I think he was trying it on.
Oh, my. Well, on that note, I think that it's time to end this week's podcast. If you do want to make sure that you are up to date on all the episodes of the podcast, I don't know why you would do, but if you want to, you can subscribe on YouTube, youtube.com/CottrellCast. You can like us on Facebook, facebook.com/CottrellCast, or you can subscribe to us on iTunes. Just search Cottrellcast. Basically, anything, just search Cottrellcast. And make sure you subscribe on everything so you get it as soon as we release it. The video will be released a few days after it's out on iTunes. It's out on iTunes first. So go subscribe on iTunes. It's out every Tuesday.
And the video?
I don't know, probably every Thursday, Wednesday, something like that. Just a few days afterwards. So you make sure that you do subscribe on iTunes because that's where it's out first. So you can be offended before anyone else. That's how I like to see it.
And be offended directly, instantly to your phone.
Exactly. And there's one thing I like to be. It's a notification say, you're about to be offended.
No need for all this messing around. picking to be offended when you can just basically have it done automatically.
Exactly. Sorry about my microphone there, by the way. Anyway, it's time for us to go. We'll see you next week when we're going to offend even more people. If you do want someone specifically offended, then please do get in touch.
Maybe you have a friend who is ginger and French.
Yeah, whoa.
We will happily do it for you.
Yeah, definitely. Anyway, until next week, we'll see you soon. Goodbye now.
Bye.
Bye.